couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't budget. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. 110.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Coleman Hopkins.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. On Wednesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming to town. Then on Friday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Pass to Hawkins. Outside Jones. Fires from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside Mills. There's the three. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Outside Jones. He's guarded by Washington. Outside Jones. It's the trifecta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Mills. Here's Washington. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Mills. Here's Hawkins. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Washington missing. Gone 1 for 3 so far. To the inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The teardrop, and it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Outside Jones. And there's the screen from outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And he's able to get it back. Here's Garcia. It's hauled in by Fall. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Jones against Washington. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Jones in the post. Washington's there. Pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Jones misses. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Out to the right wing. Outside Mills.
Shooting for the away team. Washington taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Washington. And so Washington nails both of them. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Pass to Washington. Jones with some nice D. Washington's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Fall. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
The 3 from Washington. Knocks it down from distance. Washington's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Got a hand on it. It's deflected. Pass to Mills. Washington against Jones. Washington's shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Washington's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. And here's Jones. There's the triple. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Washington, a good look. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Ball passes to Jones. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Mills. Down low. Here's Garcia. Now here's Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Has to fall. The 3 ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
They set the pick. And there's the drive. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the lob.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pass to Mills. And the 3 off target. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Jones misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
A minute 53 left in the first quarter. And yep, it's good.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Here's McDaniel. In his last outing, 8 points for him. There's a screen. To the middle. Tries again. And Fall gets it to go. Fall's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Shooting 33% in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
.121 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Off with the layup.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's Jones. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Second chance shot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Washington. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Phelps, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. So it's the home team now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Here's Big Daddy, coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's McDaniel. 4-3. Doesn't go for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Big Daddy. And he converts the layup. Big Daddy's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Jones. Here's McDaniel. Shakes him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Washington, a screen on Jones. Big Daddy's shot is good. Big Daddy's got 5 points in the quarter. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And there's a pick. And he drives in. And it's good. 2 points. McDaniel's got 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Big Daddy. He has 7. Shot from the wing. Uses the glass that time. It's good. 9 points in the game. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Jones. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Washington. Here's McDaniel. The open J off the mark.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Takes it inside. Here's Big Daddy. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Jones, and he gets it to go.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Hits the three-pointer.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's McDaniel. He has 6. And he lobs it up.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Big Daddy. Washington a screen. Here's Big Daddy. The rebound by the prodigy.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
Inside. Here's McDaniel. Jones from outside. Connects from downtown. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's McDaniel. Off target at the rim. Shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Here's Big Daddy. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. He gets it in there. Jones has got 8 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Big Daddy. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Jones in the post. Here's the prodigy. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Manning, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 9. Defended by Jones. The 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Here's McDaniel. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Poke loose, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So both teams making some changes here. On defense, the visiting team. Jones sets a screen. No good from outside. Pass to Mills. Now Washington, defended by Jones. To end the run. And Washington good for 3. Washington's got 12 points.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Hawkins. Five to shoot. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Shooting just 38% in this quarter. Washington passes to Mills. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Ryan, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. There's a screen. Jones from outside. That one doesn't drop. Shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Garcia. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Mills. 1:57 left to play in the second quarter. Washington against Jones. Washington inside. Jones with some nice D.
risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
And here's Jones. Here's Hawkins. 9 points in the game.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Hawkins has gone 5 for 7 shooting. Outside Mills. Washington up top. Here's Garcia. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Castillo.
And the first one at the line is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Both shots good from the strike. Shooting just 38% in this quarter. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Washington. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Washington's got 16 points.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Pass to Jones. This one for 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Washington. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. With the floater. No good there. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up 11. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And, Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. And thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the home team, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The visitors with the ball. 11-point game. And it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Washington. There's a screen. Six to shoot. Takes a three. No good that time.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the wing. Jones feels it out. From downtown. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mills. Pass to Washington. Over Jones. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Here's Fall. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And the shot goes.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The three. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Mills. Washington outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Washington's got 20 points. Shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Hawkins. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Offline from the high post.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Jones. Launches it. And Mills pulls it down. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now Washington. Outside Mills. Washington with the ball. Fires from the wing. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Fall. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Outside Mills. 17-foot shot on the way. Jones grabs the board. Here's Fall. He's got 10. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. Second
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And so he hits both. Shooting a low 29% since halftime. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And they get it back. Outside Mills. Here's Garcia. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Four on the clock.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Shooting only 42%. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Washington. Here's the break. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Hawkins. They set the screen.
Away team foul. Number 34. First personal foul, third team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For your home team, Hawkins. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Washington's shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's McDaniel. He has 6. Hawkins, the pass to McDaniel. Outside Jones. Here's Hawkins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Hawkins has got 14 points for the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's McDaniel. Jones sets a screen. And that one's good. McDaniel's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
From deep. Big Daddy's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Pass to McDaniel. From the arc. On target from range. McDaniel's got 6 points in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Big Daddy. Washington outside. Shot clock at 6. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Give him 8 points now. Shooting just 36% in the 3rd. Pass to Hawkins. Here's McDaniel. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 12. Three-pointer off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Prodigy passes to McDaniel. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to the Prodigy. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. McDaniel, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter here. Here's Big Daddy. The rebound by the Prodigy. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Down low, the Prodigy passes to McDaniel. Releases. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. McDaniel's got 16 points. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Pass to Big Daddy. To the paint, Garcia. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the Prodigy. No points yet. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. And the Prodigy gets it to go. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Big Daddy. And he lays it up and in. He's got 14.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's McDaniel in at the point guard. Here's the pick. Down low, shoots in deep, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Carter. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
At the line for one, number 2.
Here's Big Daddy. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Basket's good.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Shooting a nice 50% for the game. The Prodigy passes to McDaniel. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to McDaniel. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. you can see his confidence building.
Here's Big Daddy. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Manning. Fires the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniel. Fires for 3. And he recovers it. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Carter. Here's the 3. The shot misses. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Pass to Manning. Here's McDaniel. Here he goes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, McDaniel.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Big Daddy. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Manning.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Big Daddy. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to McDaniel. They set a pick. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. McDaniel's got 23.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to fall. Here's McDaniel. Six to shoot. to the reverse layup and drops it in. McDaniel's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To end the drought. And the layup is up and in.
Assist goes to.
Here's McDaniel. No good with a layup. Gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Outside Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. McDaniel pulls it in. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jones with the ball. The shot that time not on target.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Over to the wing. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple. To snap the cold streak. Unable to get that one. To the inside. Comes up empty down low. Gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Fall. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the long J.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Outside Mills. Count that bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Hawkins. To the wing, right side. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth. Here's McDaniel. Misses the jumper from the wing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
For 3. Counted from distance.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's McDaniel. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. Now here's Mills. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Offline with a 3. Here's McDaniel. Inside. Shots blocked. Outside Mills. To the right side. And so they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.